Hi there, Simon from simonwoods.com. 4 champagnes in front of me, 3 of them from Champagne Duménil, but we'll get onto them after the first one, which is 2004 Champagne Les Pionniers, the Pioneers. It's the Co-op's own brand, anyway, let's give it a whirl. Well, this smells young, lively and fresh. I mean, 2004 for vintage champagne is on the young side, but this tastes particularly young. It's got this citrus, green apple bite. It feels like there's, I don't get too much of that like nutty, bready development or anything like that, but it does smell, it smells like it's going to be fresh and perky. Well, it's a nice, fresh, young style. Not hugely complex. As I say, I don't get that any of those bready development type of characters. Is it what vintage champagne should be like? It's a decent enough drink. I would like a little bit more, a few more layers of flavour, but as a drink, I would certainly ask for a second glass. Let's move on to the 3 from Champagne Duménil. I've actually got 6 from them, but I thought putting them all in one video would be a bit much, so I'm saving the other 3 for another time. The ones I've got here, I've got a 2004 vintage and 2 of their more prestigious non-vintage blends. What do I know about them? I think they're based in the Montagne de Reims, in a village called Chigny-les-Roses. And they've got vineyards in a couple of other nearby villages, none of which is a Grand Cru village, but I think they're all Premier Cru. So anyway, 2004 vintage, and let's give it a whirl. Well, this feels far more sleek and elegant than the Pionnier one, and there is some sort of toasty character coming through here. There's this like crystallised pineapple, there's a bit of nuttiness coming through, and there's similar sort of citrus and apple, but it feels like a more finely poised style. I'm almost wondering whether they've aged some of that in oak, because it's a very broad, toasty, bready character, and just when you think it's getting that little bit too fat, I think it's the Chardonnay that brings it all back together, and I think it's roughly a blend of the 3 main champagne grapes. Yeah, but there's this freshness that binds the finish together and keeps you coming back for more. Yeah, it's like a nutty chocolate coffee, really, really nice and rich but lean, if that makes sense. I like that. Let's try a second one from them. This is their Cuvée Prestige Brut Vieilles. And as far as I understand, now see if I get that. I think this is a Chardonnay dominated blend with maybe 20% Pinot Noir in there. If I get it wrong, I'll tell you in a moment. This falls into the pale and very interesting category. I think it's probably had about, I think I remember reading somewhere that it's had about 4 years on the lees in the bottle, and that has added a little bit of fatness and toastiness to it. But it's this sleek Chardonnay character that really dominates the wine. The Pinot Noirs maybe just giving it a little bit of a shove forward to get to stop it being quite so much of an ice maiden. But it smells like it's going to be classy, sleek, svelte, supermodel stuff. And then you come to taste it, and as with the previous one, what smelt like it was going to be really quite taut and slender, it's actually got quite a lot of weight in it. I'm not sure what the dosage is here. It doesn't feel like it's high by any means, but certainly it's probably the weight of fruit that's just giving it this rich, rounded. There's walnuts, there's a bit of pear, peach, pineapple, very ripe apples, and this nuttiness and this toastiness just threading all the way through it. It's almost a sort of wine that I want to drink with food. I'd want to. Some champagnes are very much before a meal. This is the one I want to sort of think, well, can I have some sole or some nice little bit of some shellfish with it, some scallops. Very classy. We like that. Final one. This is Amour de Cuvée par Duménil, Blanc de Noir, and I think this is 50-50 blend of Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. So interesting change from something that is basically a Blanc de Blanc and a Blanc de Noir. It's almost a peppery character here. Peppery red berries. Touch of the, maybe not as bready as the first one, but if the first one was, well, sorry, not the first one, I can't remember its name, the Cuvée Prestige was on the bready side. This is maybe a bit more biscuity, ginger biscuits and things like that. That peppery ginger biscuit. Another winey one. Yes, there is this peppery perfume that's coming through, and yeah, I get some of the something like sandalwood coming in as well. Lots of fruit, and it's that, yes, it's the red berries and a little bit of maybe the pineapple making its presence felt. What I like in particular about these two is they're quite different wines. Personally, I prefer the Chardonnay based one. This is a much richer style, fuller bodied. I don't think it's sweeter. I just think it's extra weight of fruit that's coming through here. But the one before has got a little bit more sleekness, and yeah, it's a little bit more foxy. Here, it's maybe no, stolid's the wrong word, but it's a bit more, well, here I am, come and get me, and bring me some pheasant while you're at it. I'd really like to have that with some game, because it has got quite a robust flavour. This red fruit coming through, and this juiciness. But on the strength of these three, I'm looking forward to the next three from Duménil, and the Pionnier was all right, but these three are a step up for me. See you soon.